really excited to have one of the biggest cable networks adopting primetime, and also really excited generally for the milestone that this really means in TV everywhere and television content coming online. So the news is that Turner is simulcasting a number of their marquee channels like TBS, TNT, Cartoon Network, and Adult Swim, etc. And they've chosen primetime as the platform for this simulcasting. So they are using our video player, the primetime video player. They're using our content protection to secure the content, and they're also using our dynamic ad insertion capabilities, which is really exciting, as it means that Turner can dynamically insert ads into these digital experiences on your tablet or on your phone, and they can actually personalize that experience so that you might get a different advertisement than I would. So we're really excited for Turner that they're really heralding in another age of TV everywhere across all these devices, and we're proud that they're using a lot of our technology to do that. As with all TV everywhere experiences, because it's part of the value of your pay TV subscription. Obviously, you can go home and you can pick up your remote and turn on the television in your living room, or increasingly you can pick up your iPad or your Android tablet or phone and watch the same content. However, that is all enabled by your pay TV subscription. So in each case, you need to log in with a Comcast password or Time Warner Cable or DirecTV, whoever provides your pay TV service. One important thing to remember is the data that we have is specifically about the broadcasting cable network experiences. So obviously you can go increasingly to a TV channel themselves, and they have a website or an app. So it'd be like a TBS or a TNT going directly to a Turner property. You obviously can also go to an Xfinity or a Time Warner Cable experience as well. So the data that we have that we're sharing is when you're going directly to the broadcast and cable network experience. So a couple great data points. So a little over 2 years ago, through our authentication service, there were no one was in full production, right? There was a lot of beta testing and things like that going on. And a little over 2 years ago, CNN was actually the first to officially launch using our service. And now, a very short amount of time later, there are over 50 TV channels available, broadcasting cable network channels available on over 100 different websites and apps. So just for consumers, the amount of content that has really quickly become available for them to watch, whether they're at home or on the go at their own time. You might be catching the end of a game before you go to sleep, or you might be in an airport. Wherever it is, you can engage with the content that you want to, again, through your pay TV subscription. So that's a great data point just to show how much content is available. And then are consumers interested? They're definitely interested. We've seen 400% growth in video consumption through TV Everywhere experiences just in the first half of this year. So if you compare the first half of 2013 to the first half of 2012, engagement with TV Everywhere sites and apps has grown by 400%. To compare this to overall online video consumption, that also is growing very rapidly. So if you also count all of the clips or older TV series where you don't have to enter your pay TV credentials, in addition to the authenticated content, that is growing at 124% year over year. So video is growing, right? And then the really recent TV everywhere, either time of air or very recent on-demand television episodes, is growing the fastest at 400%. What's kind of holding TV everywhere back, or what are some of the things that if certain problems get solved, how can TV everywhere grow even faster? If you read a lot of the reviews of these apps within the App Store or in Google Play, certainly having all of the pay TV providers available for authentication is something that consumers want. If you're a Dish subscriber and you go to watch something in TV Everywhere and you're not allowed, it's not enabled for you yet, but it is for other pay TV providers, subscribers, that can be frustrating for a consumer. So certainly getting all of the content deals done to enable consumers to know that when they go to watch television, they're going to be able to enter their pay TV credentials and to have access to that content is certainly something that we think will continue to happen and continue to almost increase in speed, right, as these licensing deals, et cetera, work their way through. And then also, the more that you can make the login process transparent to consumers, the better. For the London Olympics, there was a great capability between Comcast and NBC Sports and also Cablevision, where if you were at home and you get Wi-Fi from the same providers you get your pay television package, it would automatically detect you on your Wi-Fi network and log you in. So there was basically no UI for the consumer. There was just a congratulations message, right, that you're now able to watch the London games through this app. And as more and more of things like that happen, we've seen a lot of great improvement in using social logins to access pay TV content. So for example, Facebook passwords, et cetera, that people are generally more aware of than their pay TV login. So there's been a huge amount of progress, but getting all pay TV subscribers able to know that they can watch this content online, and then continuing to make the consumer experience transparent are two great things. One of the really important things to know is we've separated ad insertion from ad decisioning. So we can insert ads from any source of ad decisioning. If you're using an ad network, or if you have an in-house, obviously pay TV providers might have a linear ad server that they are using to traffic certain campaigns, or you might have a third-party ad server. Adobe also has an ad server as well. So our ad insertion works with any of those sources of ads, if you will. So we can really insert any type of ad. Where we've been most focused on with this ad insertion service is mid-rolls or kind of in-stream ads within live television and on-demand television, because that's been the kind of difficult problem to solve over the past year or two. Certainly we think there's a lot of opportunity for interactive ads, other types of ad formats in the future. But where particularly we're working with Turner and others right now is being able to dynamically insert ads into live television, and how they choose to fill that inventory is really up to them, whether it's a network or directly sold. We can work within all of those situations.